Let me. Hello everyone, thank you for watching today's lesson with Vidya. Okay, today we're going to go through 2023 Set 1 Math Paper 2. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin with some of the important questions. Okay, first question over here, the diagram shows a parallelogram. Okay, E is a point on AD such that BE is perpendicular. So what is a parallelogram? We need to recall a little bit of the formula for area of parallelogram. Okay, area of parallelogram is given by base times perpendicular height. Okay, so I just recall a little bit. Maybe we need to use or maybe don't need to use, I don't know. So it's base times perpendicular height. Okay. Next, then they tell me E is a point of AD such that B is perpendicular to AD. So it means this one is 90 degree over here. You have the height BE. Okay, and they also tell me that the ratio AF is to AD is 3:4. Okay, let's observe a little bit. AF, what's AF? AF is this portion over here, right? So AF is 3 units. So it tells me that 3 units is 21. So from here, immediately I can calculate. 3 units is 21. 4 units will be the whole length over here. 1 unit is 7. So this portion is 7. The whole length over here will be 28. Right, AD will be equals to the length 28 cm. Right, some additional information that I know I process. Next, they give me that the length AF is 21 cm. CD is 10. So CD is this portion over here. And they gave me another important information. Area of triangle ABF. So area of the triangle ABF. How do we find area of triangle? Everyone know? Can you tell me how to find area of triangle?
Half base times height.
Thank you very much. So area of triangle half base times height. Okay, correct. 0.5 base and height. So in this case, if I'm looking at triangle ABF, the base in this case will be the number 21 and BE will be my height over here. Okay, so they want me to show that the length BE is equals to 8. That means I will need to use this piece of information. Area of triangle is 84, half times base times height. The base in this case will be the AF and the height will be my BE. So I replace my value. Okay, area of triangle is 84, half times my base, which is 21, and the height is BE. How am I going to find BE? What am I going to do to undo times? How to undo half? I almost say out the answer. How to undo half? Quickly. Y'all want to go off earlier, end lesson earlier, must tell me answer. Quick. How to get rid of half? How to get rid of 21? Anyone? Yes, ball. Your skibidi. Type me the answer, Haris. How to get rid of half? We times 2, right? Then how to get rid of 21? Yes, times 2. Thank you. How to get rid of 21? You divide by 21. So that will be the length for BE. Okay. So in this case, 84 times 2 divided by 21. Yes, the answer is 8. So therefore, BE equals to 8 cm. Okay, now I just want to have highlight a little bit a word of caution. Some students will tell me half times 21 times 8 equals to 84. Therefore, BE equals to 8. This method is not correct. This is not acceptable. This is by guess and check, or this is by substituting the value, or this is called verifying the answer. Okay, this is not showing that. So when the question asks you to show that a length is something, it's actually given that asks you to find BE, and then at the end of the day, the answer must be given to be 8. So you cannot use this method. You use this method over here, you put in a number, you'll not given any marks. So only this is the correct answer. Okay, next one, find the area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is base times perpendicular height. So I work out my whole base. Just now we work out the ratio already, right? So this is 7. So the whole base over here will be now 28 times the height that I have found to be 8. So base times perpendicular height, 28 times 8. That gives me the value 224 cm squared. Okay, now I have the next part. The question says G is a point on CD produced. What exactly is CD produced? G is a point on CD produced. What does CD produced means? It means starting from point C, extend towards D, and extended. So you exceed out. Okay, so CD produced, I'm going to draw this and a little bit longer. Okay, CD produced extended. And then BG is perpendicular to CD. BG, where's G? That means from point G, but it's perpendicular until I have a 90 degree. So this point over here will be my letter G. Okay, so it's telling me that this whole thing, BG is perpendicular to CD, right? Then the question is find the length of BG. All right, so we already know area of a parallelogram is your 224. You have calculated 224. Area of parallelogram can be given by base, this base times this perpendicular height. Okay, this base. So now the area of this parallelogram is this base, not the whole thing until G, not CG, only just CD. This base times the perpendicular height, which is BG. Okay, so this base times BG. Can you help me check is this answer correct or not? Give me a minute. I remember my answer is not this number. Okay, cannot remember. Divide by 10. Answer is 2. I remember answer is 28. Give me a minute. Wait. Can you help me check my base times is my answer correct or not?
112.
112. So I multiply something wrongly, is it? This answer is not correct, Yeah, 28 times 8. I got 224 why I keep counting 224? Area of parallelogram base times perpendicular height. Is this not 28? Okay, wait a minute. I based on my memory that I do my answer before, I think my answer, this is not correct answer.
I thought got half.
Parallelogram got half there. It's base times perpendicular height, right? No, area of triangle is the one that has the half. I remember this one don't have. Yeah, give me a minute. I just check my computer answer in case I count wrong. Times. Which one? Oh, 224 is correct. Oh, okay. 224 A, B, C, D. Okay, correct. Yeah, then this one should be a correct answer. Okay, then it's 224. Confirm how? Then if that's the case, my area of my parallelogram is 224. Then now the base now is a different base, right? My base now is the C to D. C to D is how much? It's only this portion, not the extended version. C to D, 10 times this perpendicular height, which is BG. So it be base is 10 times the perpendicular height, BG. So my answer will be 22.4. BG will be 224 divided by 10. So BG is 22.4 cm. Okay, so this part is actually a very simple concept, but some students don't understand what the phrasing CD produce and BG perpendicular CD, what it means. All right, so we have this part. Next one. Okay, this one is actually repeated many times during your WA3. Anyone can tell me when I have algebra and I involve ratio, what should I write the ratio into? I give you my favorite letter, starts with F. When there is algebra and there is ratio. Yes, thank you very much, coining fraction. So there are many F for factorize, F for yes. So this one is fraction. Harvey, is this question you got it wrong for WH3? Can you get it right this time now, please? All right. So this one is I'm writing this as a fraction. This ratio is to this ratio, so I'll put it as 2 bracket n minus 3n over the second part of the ratio, 2n minus 3n. This ratio is equal to the ratio 5:3. So 5 over 3. Please do not anyhow cancel anything. Okay, expand and simplify the whole expression and then work out the answer slowly. So this one will be 2n minus 6n, 2n minus 3n. Some students will be itchy-handed. They tell me they start cancellation. No, we cannot cancel. You only cancel if there is any common factor. There's no common factor at all. So I'll do my next favorite when I have equal sign. Anyone can tell me what is the next step to do? Madam's favorite working. Wakanda forever. Quick.
Multiplication.
Yes, thank you. Cross multiplication. Yeah, who's the one that question 1 part 3? Question 1 part 3? Question 1 part 3, okay, give me a minute, okay. This one, C to D produce, G is on the point C to D produce, C go to D extended, C to D produce, so I extend, I keep on extending, but it's in this direction, C to D produce. Okay, next part, the question say BG, but there's no such thing as G, right? Where's G on the diagram? G is perpendicular to CD. BG is perpendicular to CD. So I have C, okay, extended, CD produced, and B go to G such that they are perpendicular. So this point of intersection is my point G, something extra that I need to draw it on my own. Okay, and for the area of a parallelogram, I already found the area of a parallelogram over here, 224 in part 2. Okay, area of parallelogram is given by base times its perpendicular height. Even though this perpendicular height is out of the diagram, it still is perpendicular to the whole of the base here. So the base will only be 10. The perpendicular height will now be BG. Okay, so I already know that the area of my parallelogram from my previous answer is 224. The new base is now the CD, which is 10, times the BG, which is the perpendicular height that I need to find. So I just divide away 10, then I get my answer. Okay, 8 days to 9/11. Is this okay? Thank you. All right, so let me continue this. Yes, somebody said cross multiplication just now. I think Xing Ning said cross multiplication. Yes, Ball. You also didn't put actual real name, right, Harris? Okay, so Xing Ning said cross multiplication, so we're gonna cross multiply this. Let me randomly call some name. Who can I call? UB, can you help me expand this? Madam, do everything, madam, very tired. Yes.
6n minus 18n.
Okay, next one. JC. Okay, since Ball wants to call JC, then I'll call JC out. JC. JC. Yeah, expand this. JC, are you watching something else on your iPad? Are you?
No. Wait,
or are you focusing on our lesson?
I'm typing.
Typing? You can tell me the answer straight away.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you need to type?
6 times m subtract 3n.
Huh? 5 times 2n, 5 times 3n. What do you get?
Oh, so sorry. 10n subtract 15n.
Are you paying attention or you're doing something else, huh?
I'm not watching YouTube. I can check my history.
So, but you're not paying attention. Okay, then JC, you were saying that 6n, just now you said something.
Yeah.
You can continue. Can you help me group all the m and n? Wait, what do they want? They want m is to n, right? Yeah, correct. M is to n. So I group all
6m subtract 15m. No, plus 15m equals to 10n plus 18n. Eh? 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 Huh? Wait.
Are you able to hear me? Actually, my screen just now got suddenly got glitched. My computer exited from my Zoom directly. Are you able to hear me?
6m plus 15m
Thank you very much.
equals to 10n plus 18n
Plus 15n. Okay, then 10n.
plus 18n.
Correct. Plus 18n. So I group together all the m and n on one side. Okay. Then this one will give me 21n. This one will give me 28n, right? My question is I want to find the ratio m is to n, n and n, right? So simply say 21 times what number equals to 28 times what number?
21 times 28 equals to 28 and 21.
So 28, m is 28 units, then the n will be 21 units, right? But is this ratio the simplest form?
No.
No, so we need to simplify this. We can divide by 7. You'll get 4:3 answer. Okay, just curious, how many of you managed to get this answer correct? Those who get your answer correct, this really get this answer your result. Good. Okay, well done. Okay, what is your name? Can eat or not? Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right, hopefully when I get to see your answers later, you'll be all correct. Okay, next one, number pattern, number sequences. Okay, for this part over here, the first 5 terms in a sequence are 20, negative 13, so on and so forth. So you notice and I can observe, this one is a sequence of +7, +7, +7. If I want the n term, it will be +7n, right? Then we check what number +7 will give me -20. What number +7 will give me -20? Maybe I can call Beth. Beth, what number +7 can give me -20? What number here? Uh-oh. Then Beth never answered.
Wait, 27.
I-
Negative 27.
Yes, thank you very much. -27. Y'all pay attention, not Okay, either this method or some of you might use the other method, a plus d bracket n minus 1. If you use the formula, a stands for first term, which is the number -20. Right? D is the difference, so it's adding 7 this time round, n minus 1. Expand this up, -20 plus 7n minus 7, so add up with -27 plus 7n. So either you do it this way using the formula or you use by logical method, okay, you still be able to get the answer. right? Next one, evaluate term 29. You can see this one, my term n, so my n equals to 29. I'm going to substitute it inside. So term 29 will be 27 plus 7 times 29. Answer, maybe I call Ethan. What's the answer? Oh, hanging. Okay, I think my okay, hanging. Okay, yeah. Ethan, do you know what's the answer for this? Oh, no. If not, somebody else.
176.
Hmm?
176.
Thank you very much. Okay, I assume his answer is correct. Huh? Okay, this one should be straightforward. Next question. This is a cross. All right, so let's analyze a little bit of the numbers over here. What is the number between 21 and 3? What's the difference between 21 and 3? 21 and 3 is 12. GC, are you sure? Only 12. 21, between 21 and 3. Difference.
18.
Correct. It's 18. Correct. So if this is 18, the question say given that x is the largest number in the cross, meaning in my cross, if x is my largest number, the smallest number, the difference is 18. So I'll minus away 18. So answer x minus 18. Then let us check from 3, how do we go to 11? Or rather from 21, how do we go to 11? 17, 60. The difference is 10, right? So this is x minus 10, correct? Then all of them is one number short, so x minus 9. Then this one is x minus 8. So these are all the numbers inside the cross. Show that the sum of all the 5 numbers is so much. So I'm just going to add one. So sum equals to x minus 18 plus x minus 10 plus x minus 9 plus x minus 8 plus x itself. I will have 5x minus 18 minus 10 minus 9 minus 8, that is 45. Sure. Okay, so this part should be relatively easy. Is it possible for the sum of the 5 numbers, which is the formula that tells me the sum of 5 numbers? This is the one that tells me the sum of all these 5 numbers, right? They say this sum of 5 numbers add up to 324. So it's telling me that is it possible for 5x minus 45 to add up to 324? How would I know, right? How do you know that it's no? So I look at my equation over here. My only unknown is x. So what is my purpose that they are telling me to? Is to find the x value. Solve for your x. So I have 5x equals to let me see who else can answer my question.
5.
Yes. Sorry again. What do you say? 324. Plus 45. Thank you. 369. And then 369. And then I want to get a value for x. I divide by 5. I got the number 73.8. So what's up with this number 73.8? Not an integer. Very good. Thank you, Xing Ling. So you notice that all these numbers here are on the group. It closes and none of them are decimal place. Everything over here is a integer. Okay, so I have to explain that is it possible? No, not possible, because x equals to 73.8 is not an integer. Therefore, it's not possible. Okay, so must explain, must state the value, give me the word, not an integer. Okay, the answer no doesn't actually get any marks, but the value stating that is 73.8 and the not integer will get you the mark. Next part of the question 3A. Me and Jay took part in a relay race. That means relay means they pass on to pass the baton to another person, right? One part. So the whole race is 33 kilometers long. Okay, May ran the first X kilometer. My habit, I always put distance, speed, and time. So the distance is X, the speed is 5 kilometers per hour. How am I going to find the time taken in terms? This is kilometer per hour. So your unit for your timing should be hours. How to find the time? Time equals to maybe I'll call Aaron. Aaron, how to find time?
Distance divided by speed.
Thank you. So I take my distance, which is X, divide by my speed, which is 5. So this is X over 5 of an hour. Next part, J ran the remaining race. Next person, see who I can call. Jaden, ANK1B0. Jaden, can you tell me what does the word remaining tells me about the distance? Jaden, this one is J, but you're Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the remaining distance? I started off, my whole race was what? 33 kilometers long, right? May
Yeah.
ran the first X kilometer. So can you tell me an expression for the remaining distance?
33 minus
Minus what?
x, minus 5, minus x,
So it's minus 5 or minus X?
minus x.
Okay, correct. So 33 minus X kilometers. Okay. Then the constant speed in this case is 6 kilometer per hour. Next person, how are we going to find the number of hours? We should ask this 8 days to 9/11. 8 days. Who is the 8 days? Hi, yes. How do you find the time taken? Which one divided by which one? What's the expression? Distance divided by speed. I also know what's the answer. Write down an expression. What's the expression? Okay, thank you very much. 33 minus X over 6. I don't know who you are, but thank you for your answer. Okay, this one is the answer. Okay, next part. Me and Jay took a total. Michelle, I'm going to call you. Yeah, Michelle. Michelle, can you help me find an equation? They say the total is 6 hours. What plus what can give me 6 hours? Michelle? Huh? For me an equation. Are you paying attention or not? What plus what? They say they took a total of 6 hours. What plus what gives me 6 hours? For me the equation. Michelle, what's the distance here? And what's the time here?
X of 5.
X over 5 plus what is the next distance, next timing here?
6.
What 6? No? Part B, what's the next timing? The timing in part B. What's our time in part B?
33 minus X.
33 minus X out of
6.
this whole thing add together equals to
6 hours.
equal how many hours?
6.
6. Are you paying attention? No, you don't look like you're paying attention. I'm going to call you more often. Okay. All right. So now in this case, we form an equation already. The question says form an equation. So we should have to get rid of our denominator, or we can actually make the same denominator. So what we need to do is we need to make them, I have no idea who is 8 days to 9/11, which is you. How do I know? Okay. But anyway, we need to make this the same denominator. So what do we need to multiply? Multiply by 6. The whole expression here multiply by 5. Right? So in this case, we will have 6x plus 5 times 33, 165, minus 5 times x, 5x. The whole thing over the denominator, 30. Right? So for me, I don't like the denominator. I'll just multiply it across. Cross multiplication. So 6 times 30, 180. And this one we simplify. X plus 165. Oh, somebody got cut off. Okay, so the value for x will be 50. Okay, not sure if you have understood it. Some of you still daydreaming, wouldn't know. Next part. Oh, okay. Andy is planning a trip to St. John Island and Kusu Island on a weekend. So which of these table will be useful? The weekend table. So there's one weekend, right? So I'm going to use the weekend table. Now, there are a couple of things you need to take note of. This is Marina South to travel to St. John Island, St. John Island to travel to Kusu Island, Kusu Island to travel to Marina South Pier. Okay, so it takes Andy 1 hour and 25 minutes to travel from home to Marina South Pier. You'd like to take the earliest ferry. Which of the following is the earliest? Which of the earliest ferry from Marina South Pier on a weekend? Weekend? Earliest ferry. The earliest ferry from Marina South Pier is at 9 a.m. So I need to travel before that from 9 a.m. So I don't know how you draw your how you draw your timeline. Okay, what is this timing, correct? Do you all know that you all can use your calculator to help you? Yeah, let me show a video. Choose virtual background, no background. Are you able to, do y'all know how to use your calculator to calculate time? Y'all know or not? Or are you able to see this one over here? This button. Yeah, it's the square with the whatever daytime and whichever, this button, right? So what you need to do, I take 9 a.m., right? That is 9 hours, 00 minutes. So I press 09, 0900, 09 hours with the button over there. Then 9 minutes minus away 1 hour, press the hour, then 25 minutes, press the minute again, and any of our both front and back also have. Then press equal. The timing will be 7:35. So 7 a.m. 35 minutes. So straight away you can get your 0735 in 24-hour clock or 7:35 a.m. in AM PM hours. So this is the latest timing. You can write in 2 different versions of the answer. Okay, so you learn how to use your calculator. This one over here. Okay, yeah, 7:35 a.m. Okay. Next question. Given it takes 35 minutes for the ferry to travel from St. John Island to Kusu Island. Okay, 35 minutes to travel from St. John to Kusu. Given that the distance traveled is 250 meters, find in kilometers per hour the speed of the ferry. Now they gave you the distance and they give you a time. To find the speed is distance divided by time. So the thing is, they want it in kilometers per hour. So how are we going to change this to kilometers? Maybe I should call Samuel. Samuel, I want to change meters to kilometers.
Times 1,000.
Do you talk? No, cannot hear you. Samuel.
Times 1,000.
Times 1,000, are you sure? This is 8,250 meters already. How to change to kilometer? Times or divide? divide, right? So divide by 1000 to give you 8.25 kilometers. Okay? Next one, ask the next person. Haki, can you tell me how to change 35 minutes to hours?
35 over 60 times 1.
Thank you very much. 35 over 60 of an hour. I got 7 over 12 hour. So in this case, 5 kilometers, the speed, I'll take the distance, 8.25, divide by the speed, 7 over 12. Ooh, I don't like this, but no choice. And that gives me, not a nice number, I'll keep it as fraction, kilometers per hour. Okay? You'll get the same answer as me. I hope so. Okay, next part of the question, let's move on. This one's still quite simple. Okay, Andy would like to spend at least 2 hours on Kusu Island and take the ferry at 4:15. So if I take the ferry at 4:15, right? So the time to reach, okay, Kusu Island will be 2:15 p.m. Okay, must take the time taken to, okay. But what is the latest time that Andy should take the ferry from St. John to Kusu Island? So from St. John Island, right? So St. John Island, there are a lot of directions. St. John Island is this one to Kusu Island. Now 2:15. So a lot of students will tell me, oh, I'll choose 1:50. Right? But we must remember something. How long does it take for the ferry to travel from St. John to Kusu Island? From St. John to Kusu Island, it's 35 minutes of the ride, right? So if I take time to travel to 2:15, right? The time to leave, minimum time to leave St. John Island is 2:15 minus away 35 minutes. So again, I can use this calculator, this special button, this special button over here, the hours and minutes button. I'll press, in this case, I won't press 2:15. I'll press 14 hours. I use the 24-hour clock, 14 hour. Where the button here, this one, what do you call it? This one? Below the square root, the top button here. This one. So 14 hour, 15, then press the button again, 15 minute, 14 hour, 15 minute, minus away 0 hours, 35 minutes. Okay, like that, 35 minutes. So then I press equal. So I must leave St. John Island by 1:40 p.m. So 1:40 p.m. So I have to leave St. John Island by 1:40 p.m. I'd like to change my working a little bit. I'll change this to 24-hour time frame. 1415 1415 minus 35. So we get 1340. So I must leave St. John Island by 1:40. But if I look at my timing, this one over here, I'm already 10 minutes late. So the earliest next best timing that I can take will have to be this timing ferry, 11:50 a.m. So my ferry that I have to take, the timing will have to be 11:50 a.m. Okay, yeah, somebody, what happened? Okay. All right, so this one is a little bit different. Please bear in mind the time taken to travel. Okay, so it did not immediately just appear at the place directly like that. Okay. Next question. Okay, this question over here, question number 4. Diagram 1 shows a prism with a cross section. A lot of students are asking me again, what is a cross section? For example, what's happened that I have this over here? This one is actually a prism. Okay, if I were to, how am I going to cut this such that I can have every piece of it in the same shape? I'm going to cut it top down. So if I cut it top down, right, what is the cross-sectional shape that I'm going to have? The cross-sectional shape will be, what is this shape? What is this shape? This one will be the shape of a cross-section of a trapezium, right? So the volume of a trapezium will be this times the whole length over here, right? If I want to find a total surface area, what I need to do, I need to find this piece on top, which is actually a rectangle. So I take this length times the whole depth, this length times the whole thing, this length times the whole thing again, and this length times the whole thing again. You notice every one of them, right, will multiply by this length of the whole body. So instead of finding a piece by piece, what I can do is I can add up the outline for this picture and multiply everything by the length itself. Okay, so later we can do something similar to use it for this one to calculate our total surface area. Okay, and let us look at our cross section first. Now, this cross section, the diagram actually cut it up into a couple of pieces. There are a lot of pieces actually. Number one, the question says consists of a triangle. So this is my triangle. Yeah, I should draw it the other way. Triangle. And then a trapezium. And then a quadrant. What is a quadrant? Quadrant is 1/4 of a circle. And not only that, they cut out something. They cut out a circle of radius. There are too many parts to it already. So I'm going to just draw these three portions first. Given that the area of the trapezium, so I'm only going to look at the trapezium first. So just the trapezium. Okay, trapezium, they say that it has an area of 11 square. Anyone can remember what's the formula for area of trapezium? What's the area for area of trapezium? Okay, everyone keep quiet. I also keep quiet. Then we don't end our lesson. Yes, thank you very much, Samuel. Area of trapezium is given by half sum of the two parallel sides A plus B times the H. In this case, where is the A and where is the B? Where are the two parallel sides? The parallel sides are here, AC and AD, right? So I have my two parallel sides and a perpendicular height. The height in this case is the number 2. So I should plug in all the numbers that I know. Area is 11 half A plus B. Where's the A? The two parallel sides. First one is 4. The B, I do not know. I call it AC. And the perpendicular height here, 2. How to get rid of half? Oh no, actually we need to get rid of half. Wait a minute. I noticed half and 2 can cancel. Okay, so I'm just left with 4 plus AC is 11. Oh, so what is AC? Someone, faster fingers. Fastest finger, type me the answer. AC is equals to, thank you, Javier, 7 cm. But the question wants OA. I only know 7 cm. Anything else I miss? What else do I need to know? Oh, what is this? This is the radius for my quadrant of the circle. If it's a radius, this is 3 cm. That means this portion OC over here is also 3 cm. So the whole thing is 7 in order to find AO or OA. So OA will be 7 minus 3 cm to give you 4 cm. Show answer. Okay, so now I already know area of trapezium is this one, right? Next question, show that the area of the cross section. So let us piece it part by part. The cross section has three components. First component, the area of a triangle. The next component, they say a trapezium. What is the area of my trapezium already? I found my area of trapezium. They gave it to me is 11. So area of trapezium is 11. And then I have a quadrant, right? A quarter of a circle over here. Okay, let's see who can help me with the answers. First part first. I know that AO is now 4 cm. This part over here is 3 cm. Who can help me find the area of this triangle over here? Fastest finger. Come on, come on, come on. We want to end off our remedial, right? 3:46 already. Oh no, we are already late. How find area of this triangle? No, nobody going to give me answer. Only singing. Yes, Olivia, thank you. 4 and 3. So half times 4 times 3. Answer 6 cm squared, right? Next one. How do you find area of quadrant? A quarter of a circle. 1/4 of a circle. Area of circle. Formula? Nobody typed again. Pi 3 squared over 4. Thank you very much. Wow, trivial. Okay, pi r squared, the radius for the circle, this radius, this portion is 3 for the quadrant. Pi 3 squared divided by 4. Yes, very good. But this is the total area. I need to take this whole area, add them together. So I should add all this together. 6 plus 11 plus 3 times 3, 9 over 4 pi. This whole area, I need to minus away. I'm cutting out, right? A circle in the middle. And the radius of this circle is 1 cm. So I need to cut out the 1 cm. Oh, this looks like a Pac-Man. So minus pi r squared. So I shall keep out everything. 6 plus 11 plus 9 over 4 times pi minus pi r squared. So approximately 20.92699. Sure. cm squared. Okay, sure. Next up, we're going to calculate the total surface area. Allow me to repeat it section by section, portion by portion. Okay. I want to find the total surface area. First thing, when I observe this portion over here, this slanted portion, okay, if I look at it at the whole shape over here, if I multiply by the length 12, it will become a rectangle. Okay, so this is actually 5 times 12. And the next piece is BC, this arc over here, times another 12 again, another larger piece of rectangle, plus another 2.5 times this whole 12 again to get the bottom piece of rectangle, plus another ED4 times the whole thing 12 again to get the bottom rectangle, plus another 2.5 here to get the times 12 to get the side rectangle. So you notice all the different sides, every one of them need to multiply by a 12. Okay, so what I can do is I will add up the perimeter. I'll add up, okay, all the different sides first, okay, and then multiply it by 12. But something about the perimeter, if I add 5, I add this up over here, which I need to find. I add 2.5, I add this, but it gets a whole solid, right? This picture itself, there's one more portion that has an area. When I cut it out, this whole cylinder is also a part of a surface area inside. So the whole circumference times this length will give you okay, the perimeter. So what we need to do is I also need to find this circle over here. So first part, let me begin by doing a little bit of drawing. I take 5 times 12, need to multiply to the rectangle. And this arc, this is 1/4 of the circumference. 1/4 of circumference. What is the formula for circumference? Nobody typed the answer for me again. Quick, quick, quick. What is the formula for circumference? Pi diameter. Okay. Pi diameter. What's the diameter in this case? The radius is 3 cm. Diameter will be 6. Okay. Or 2 pi r. Okay. The diameter is 6. So this circumference. Let me write this number as 3/2 pi. Okay, I'm lazy to write the actual decimal, okay? So I'll keep it at 3/2 pi. Plus, I'm continuing with my outline. This portion here, how much is this portion? This one is what? So let me keep scrolling. Can you tell me what's the measurement? This one is 2.5. What is this measurement here? I take the 2.5 times 12 together, rectangle. Then what is this measurement here? This bottom one. Hey, y'all really are. This one how much? At the bottom. What's the one at the bottom? 4. Yes. And then what about this portion that I close up? This one is 2.5. Okay, so everything I need to multiply by a depth, okay, of 12 cm. Everything I need to multiply by a depth of 12 cm. Okay, but this is not the actual full shape, right? What else? What other additional surfaces are there? There is an additional circle in the middle. So I also need to add, okay, add up that circle circumference. This circle, the circumference, oh, my circle too small. Okay, here. So this circle, this circumference is pi d, pi times diameter. The radius was 1 cm, diameter is 2 cm, 2 pi. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to find all the total surface area of all the different sides. Total, no, should not put total, I should put surface area of all the different sides, all the side only. I will take the circumference 5 times 12 plus 3/2 pi times 12 plus 2.5 times 12 plus a 4 times 12 plus a 2.5 times 12 plus a 2 pi. Okay, everything need to times the number 12. So this is the total area for all my sides. Okay, let me key in all this number. 2.5 plus 4 plus 2.5 plus the circle in the middle. Everything times 12. So I get 354.76 7977, okay, cm square. This is only all the different sides and the circle, okay, inside. But I need to add the front and the back. So I look at my solid, I need to add the one in front and one more at the back. Okay, so I need to add the front and the back. What's the front and the back? Haven't I found it? I found the front and the back to be this answer. And front back, they are the same, so 2 times. So I need to take this number. Total will be equals to 354.77 plus this front and back, my cross section. I should write it as 927 times 2. Front and back. Then we add up the total answer. 20.927 times 2 will give me the answer 396.62 rounded off 397 cm squared. Okay. All right, a little bit difficult, so slowly, yeah. Okay, this one is still chapter 13. I have not yet finished it, so we'll still need to continue it again in class. Let's go real quick. Volume of the prism. The volume of the prism is taken by area of cross section times the whole length of it. Okay, times the whole length of it. So I give you, for example, okay. So I give you, for example, this top one, right? So how do I find the volume of this? I take the area of my trapezium over here, multiply with the whole length. Okay, that's the whole length will give me the whole full volume. So I already used my cross-sectional area 20.927, which we found earlier on over here. Multiply with the length, the whole thing, the length is all 12, with a depth of 12 cm. And that will give me my answer. Yeah, bear with me a little. There's still some things that I cannot finish, but I'll probably go through it at the remaining next few parts of the lesson when we see each other. Okay. A rectangular box is to be manufactured such that it fits the prism. So if I kind of make the prism fit in, right? A rectangular box got 3 dimensions: length, breadth, and height. Okay, let's take a look at this one. What is our length? The whole length, the minimum length that I must have in order to fit in. I found AC was what length? AC was 7. So my whole length over here is 7. So length is 7. Breadth. So I need to know how big this one, this portion over here, this one, how wide this whole thing is 2 plus 2, this whole thing is 5. So this is my, call it breadth, it's 5. In this case, I can't call it height. It's the whole depth. Okay. Okay, the whole depth of the box, the whole box. The whole picture, the whole prism itself spreads across 12 cm. So this part over here will be 12 cm. Okay, length, breadth, and the depth itself. Okay. Wait, give me a minute. Graph I'll draw in class. This picture, I'll send out this answer for you to check the last question. Just let me finish up one last question. I'll do this question number 5 installment. Is that okay? Right, then we're at the end of the day. Question number 5, huh? Okay, Suraj bought a television price 1,200 on hire purchase. He made a down payment. Anyone can help me the first part of the answer? Down payment. Quick. Yeah, last question to end of our remedial. Working. How you get 300? Working. 25% off. Okay, and my copy Coining's answer. Coining say 300. Okay, correct, 300. He paid the remaining, thank you, Coining, remaining amount. Jinsy, what is the remaining amount? Remaining amount. I paid my deposit already. Where's the remaining amount?
900.
Yes. Next part, the question. JC, this one you better pay attention. This question always get it wrong. Your WA also got it wrong. Yeah. You don't tell me no. I remember. All right. Next part, the question says is over 24 monthly installment. Okay, but interest rate, okay, they should write a word simple interest. Can you add in the word simple interest rate? Because next time it's not just only one kind interest rate. Simple interest rate of 3% per annum. Per annum means per year. Maybe I ask somebody, Yu En, what can I do to 24 monthly installment? Because my interest rate now is in years. What can I do to 24? 24 monthly months is how many of a year?
2 years.
Ha ha ha. Cannot hear
2
you.
years.
2
2
years,
years.
correct. So this is 2 years. Next one, I must ask somebody who can tell me to calculate interest rate, simple interest. I equals to, anyone remember a formula? Come on, you're so near to ending of lesson already. I equals to simple interest. Yes, yes, yes. PRT over 100. Thank you very much. PRT over 100. What is the principal amount we should be using? Let me scroll through. I saw some of the people with the answers already. Yes, we should use the remaining amount, not the total original total. Sorry. 900 times my interest rate of 3%. And the number of times, time period is now 2 years. Okay, I get this 900 times 3 over 100 to $54. Then I find the total amount is 900 plus 54, which gives you 954. And I want monthly installment. So monthly will be divided by 24 months. Answer 24 months. In decimal places, money $39.75. Okay. Now find the total amount that Suresh paid for the television. I paid my total amount here, but that's not all. I paid a $300 deposit. So the total amount will be 300 plus a 954. 1254. So, okay. Yes, correct. Right, this question we'll go through in class and draw the whatever in class. Okay, this one I just want to roughly go through and show you. Okay, when you calculate GST and service charge, please make sure you calculate the service charge and ST. So you do not just add 10 plus 8 is 18%. No, it's not true because I need to calculate the service charge and then the base value will be different. So I will usually calculate the service charge first. After the service charge already of 10%, then I do an additional 8% on top of the original. So please do not use 10 plus 8. 18%, this is not correct. Okay, it's 10% and then another 8% on top of the number, right? So you must find this one. So this one, just please take note. Those of you who have done the answer, maybe you'd like to check the answer. Okay, same thing, similarly here, count the GST as service charge and then use it to find the GST. Okay, so this one is the answer. I'll finish up the graph in class. Okay, so if there is no other question, this one is the one on the answer for the Switzerland one. The answer for, okay. So I'll send this out, the soft copy, to the whole class. Then you can check the last 2 questions the answer. Is that okay? Okay, then in the meantime, go back and try and draw your graph, okay? Right. Bye-bye.
Yay!
Bye, everybody. Yes, bye. Bye, Samuel. You got anything to ask? Yeah. Bye, JC. JC, you don't even know we end lesson already. Bye-bye. JC, bye.